Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. We're gonna do some live commentary chess action, and I'll be using the black pieces here. So let's make it a traditional opening. It'll probably transpose into something else though. I haven't used black in a while actually, but black's pretty cool. It's a nice dominating color. He's gonna move his... No, he's not. Interesting. Let's move both my knights out. He's gonna move his pawn right here, probably. Oh, that's interesting. That he's in a rush to castle his king, but as white, you should be taking the initiative here. So I'll get my bishop in a better spot, I think, like right around here. So he's gonna castle. I'll castle if he does. As black, what I'm trying to do is take the initiative away from white. Oh, he is not gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna take his ability to castle away from him. Let's crash in and just take that pawn there. We'll make it interesting. And he has to eat with his king. So now he can't castle anymore. Although he can waste two moves putting his king back in protection. In which case I've won the initiative away from him. So I'm gonna put my king into safety. So technically I do have the initiative now, although I am minus a piece. I have lost a pawn. I have lost a bishop, and he's only lost a pawn. So now he made that move right there, which is pretty passive, but it's a preemptive move. He's trying to prevent me from checking his king with my knight. In which case, that's still kind of a waste too, preempting my move. The question now is, how am I going to kill his king? Let's slide this over here. Like, I haven't really threatened his king at all. Oh well. It was a risk. And right now it doesn't look like it's paying off. But he's still making moves that aren't taking advantage of the fact that he's white. I'm going to shove this pawn down his throat. Take it. Take it. Do it. I'm here. Ooh, redstar is thinking about this one. He's probably guessing what my motives are, considering that really questionable move where I threw away a bishop just to prevent him from castling. Oh, he's going to threaten that. Nice. Very nice. In which case, I'll eat it anyways. I don't care. If he eats my knight, then that's okay too, because I will eat his thingamajiggy. He does not, so I can actually check him here. Let's do that. Put him in check. And I think now I'm in pretty good shape. I like where it's heading right now. So his king's stuck again. Let's slide this over. My knight to the other side. So he can actually take my pawn right here with his knight. If he does, that's going to leave his king even more vulnerable, having one less piece to protect him. I'm hoping he does take it. That would be rad. Take it. You know you want to. Take it. I'm talking about this pawn right here. I want him to take that. He does not take the bait. He does not take it. Damn him. What am I gonna do now? It would be nice to put my knight here, but his queen's guarding that area now. I only have one choice with this knight. No, I have another. I can put it right here for now, and then move it here later on. Let's try that. But I feel like I'm taking pressure away from his king, which I don't want to do. I want to keep up the pressure. But now he's going to take that pawn with his knight, or queen. And now it's not such a... Now I don't want that to happen as much. Still, his king is not really safe right there. Red star's thinking. But yeah, I definitely have the advantage now. It's not the kind of advantage I wanted. I wanted that early king attack to threaten his safety. I mean, he's still in safety right now, granted. But not the way I wanted it. I can actually move my knight here. And then what? He'd have to move his bishop back over here. No, he had to move his queen away somewhere. Let's push forward, shall we? Let's move that knight the hell out of here. I don't like that knight there. I really don't. So we're gonna push that knight away. It's always cool to use your pieces, your pawns offensively. Let's move this knight out. Hopefully he eats it so I can move this bishop out of here. Yeah, see how my bishop's not doing anything right now? But if I move him right here, then he can do some threatening, like along this diagonal. And then eventually put his king under safety in conjunction with my other pieces. But I'm going to put a lot of pressure on him. I'm going to keep making as many forceful moves as possible. Moves that he has to respond to, otherwise it'll hurt him a lot if he doesn't. So now I've got all of this coming out. Right now his bishop is in a very bad spot right here. That if you move this pawn forward here, that might be okay. This one right here. But right now the bishop's doing nothing behind all these pawns. But in chess, the key is knowing how to take advantage of that. Alright, so now his queen's way out over there. He's going to threaten this pawn. He wants to move this piece forward here. I could just keep moving this up. Or, you know, let's just do this. Let's get my knight in a sweet spot. So now I'm going to eat his bishop, and he can do nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. So this is a very short-term move. I wanted to kill his king, but here I'm going to play for the tactical advantage. So he can't protect his... well, he can do that. That's fine. That is fine with me. Because I am planning to... Oh, I guess that's not going to work either. Shoot. I could just keep pushing this up. Let's keep pushing forward with my pawn. So, the obvious move would be to eat the pawn. And he does not do that. He wants to threaten checkmate by eating this. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this. Wait. Do I want to do that? We'll just take away the bishop. So, I guess in retrospect, the early attack, it did keep him on his toes, and it definitely took away the initiative from him. But it was a gamble throwing away a piece just to retard his check, or his king from getting into safety. Oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my pawn up here. That's going to force his queen to come back right here. Then I'll put his king in check, in doing so, I can threaten to take his rook at the same time. Watch this. So I basically opened this diagonal. So I'm going to put my queen right here. See that? And that'll put his king in check and also his rook. And I can just take his rook. I like that. I like it. Unless he moves a queen here. Nope, he went for that move. So I'm going to take his... No, I can't do that. Because then he'll just put his bishop in the way. No, he can't do that. Yeah, I'm taking his freaking rook. Check! I think that's going to put the nail in his coffin. And then I can take his knight afterwards. Yeah, this game's over. Now he can resign. But if he continues to play on, I'll have a lot of mad respect for playing in a situation that's kind of unwinnable at this point. Unless I make a serious mistake, which I don't think that's going to happen. Interesting. We'll just eat that pawn. I'm going to put it back in check soon. So he can eat that pawn now. Where his knight and queen are right there. He can totally get rid of that piece. That's fine with me. Unfortunately, he's not out of danger yet. He shall realize that really soon. Let's say I eat this. Do you see how his queen is stuck behind that knight? If he moves that knight, he loses his queen to a rook. So he's in constant danger right now. So yeah, if you're gonna make a sacrifice like I did early, make sure it has a purpose to it. You don't sacrifice just to sacrifice. So he resigns, and I get the 16 points. Good game to my opponent. That was a pretty good match.